So Aladdin became richer than Posh and Bex and changed his name to Prince Al. He returned to Peking, where he visited the royal palace and proposed to the Princess Jasmine. He never told her about the lamp and the powerful secret it contained. But Abanazar soon heard about the new prince about town and put two and two together.
That cheeky urchin thinks he has won, but the lamp should belong to me, and I must have it. First, to adopt a disguise of such cunning and brilliance that no one will ever recognize me. Correct. Now to get my revenge.
Not long after, Aladdin and I were out shopping for the wedding, Abanazar came to visit the princess at the palace.
It's funny, Aladdin being so keen on this old thing. It's battered and bashed. Still, he's asked me to look after it. Look after it I will.
New lamps for old? New lamps for old?
Old what?
Lamps. I give new lamps for old lamps.
Why?
What?
What's in it for you? I give you, well, this old ugly lamp, and you give me one of those shiny new ones. Just seems a bit too good to be true if you ask me.
It's all part of the recycling program. We're trying to stop people throwing away their old lamps. So we offer them new lamps and take their old ones away and refurbish them, then sell them on much better for the environment.
Oh, well, that's different. I'm all for recycling. But I promised Aladdin I'd look after this for him, and I will. Sorry, you'll have to forget about this one.
I'm sure this Aladdin would prefer a new shiny lamp. He probably only told you to look after this one because he couldn't afford a new one.
Oh no, that's not it. Aladdin has more money than all the Dragon's Den judges put together. He just wouldn't want me giving his favourite lamp away. Would he?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Definitely don't do it. No!
There you go. They want you to give it to me.
But they said no.
Yes, but it's opposite day today.
Is it?
No.
Huh?
On opposite day, yes means no and no means yes.
Really?
No.
I'm confused. Should I give him the lamp?
Don't give him the lamp. Do not give him the lamp.
I told you. You should give me the lamp. Give me your old lamp and have a nice new one.
Well, these lot seem to know what's best, and it's such a tatty old thing.
Ha ha! Now I have the lamp and the genie is mine.
Oops!
At that moment, Al and I returned from the shops, and we were in for a nasty shock.
Jasmine, what have you done? My lamp.
Don't worry, Aladdin. I shall take good care of your precious lamp after I've taken care of you.
Well, if anyone's going to get taken care of, my lad, it's you.
Twanky and Aladdin stride forward, rolling up their sleeves, preparing to give him a thumping. Ebenezer holds out a hand.
Araminte!
Twanky and Aladdin freeze mid-march.
And now to summon the genie. How may I serve you, Aladdin? Who are you? My new master? Yes, I am. You shall obey my every command. Now rid me of these tiresome individuals. Banish them to a dismal and desolate place, devoid of all cheer, where they will suffer for eternity. You mean Slough? Yes, perfect.
No.
No!
As you command, Master.
Aladdin and Twanky start to spin away.
Genie, how could you?
I am sorry. I must obey the whole of the lamp.
Aladdin and Twanky are transported by the magic spell. The genie disappears.
Bring them back, bring them back.
Never. And you, dear, should stay here to keep me company.
I'd rather be banished.
No, you shall be my bride, and with the power of the lamp in my hands, I can take the throne.
You mean to rule the land?
No, I mean to rule the world. Ha 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 ha.
Ebenezer drags an unwilling Jasmine away.
While Ebenezer continued his plan to take over the world, Aladdin and I found ourselves transported to Slough with no hope of rescue.
You're talking to yourself again, Mum. That's a sign of madness.
And who wouldn't go mad here? What a horrible place. It's all creepy and scary. There may be ghosties and ghoulies.
I'd hate to be grabbed by the ghosties.
And well, I'm not going to say the next line. Still, I'm sure that this lot will tell us if anything comes by, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine then.
They sit down on the bench and sing a mindless song.
He's behind you.
Did something come near?
Yes.
Was it a horrible ghost?
Yes.
Did he go that way?
No.
Did it go up?
No.
Did it go to the right?
Yes.
Oh, we better go and look.
The pair walk around in a big circle, looking and finding nothing.
Oh, you were just teasing. There was nothing there. Never mind. We'll sit down and sing our song again.
They sing some more.
What happened to Aladdin?
He's being chased.
Was it that horrible ghost?
Yes.
Did it go that way?
No.
Did it go up?
No.
Did it go that way?
Yes.
I'd better go and look.
She walks around in a big circle, looking and finding nothing. Twanky senses the ghost's presence, but does not look directly at it. Instead, she breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh, Aladdin, I'm so glad you come back.
She places her hand on the ghost's knee and pauses. She then slowly turns and looks at the ghost. The ghost looks at her.
Mum, are you all right?
Oh, I saw a horrible thing that fair scared me senseless.
And the difference there would be? Still, it's gone now. I don't think it will be back.
How can you be so sure?
Would you come back after a scare like that?
Oh, you cheeky monkey.
Look, we've got to save the princess. What do we have to do? What do we have that can help us?
Well, I've got devastating good looks and this pocket fluff.
Great. Then I've got, oh, this lucky ring. Of course, I can use that.
What, you mean sell it on eBay and use the proceeds to hire a taxi? We have neither the time nor the internet access.
No, better than that. Watch this.
Aladdin rubs the ring. The slave of the ring appears.
You called me forth, and I appear to help you with your problems here. No matter what your darkest plight, I'm here to help you put it right.
Ivy, another genie is the one hiding in everything.
Twanky starts to rub random things.
Get off, Mum. There are just two of them.
Well, quick then, get this silly sprite to help us.
Slave of the ring, you're miles from the girl I love, and I need to rescue her right away. What can you do to help?
The slave of the ring folds her arms and nods. A small carpet appears.
That's great. We're not going anywhere, but at least our shoe heels will wear down slower.
This rug is more than just a mat. It takes you far in seconds flat. If your seats will be there soon, the deep pile is an added boon.
Aladdin and Twanky sit on the carpet. The slave adopts a pose reminiscent of a flight attendant.
Welcome on board the rug today. Instructions will now come your way. For whilst we are on this magic flight, some rooms will keep you all upright. The exits are marked here, here, and here. Seat bags are kept tucked under your rear. In the event of a crash, put your head between your knees. It won't keep you safe, but it keeps out the breeze. And to ensure that your journey has everything duty-free is available, just rub the ring.
Wow, a flying carpet. I know that's not exactly chitty chitty bang bang, but soon we were flying through the night sky on our way to rescue the princess.
Aladdin and Twanky, with the slave of the ring as their flight crew, return to the palace.
Ooh.
Ah! Aladdin and I took the magic carpet and headed back to the palace as fast as we could. Meanwhile, Abanazar was becoming frustrated by Jasmine's delaying tactics.
Abanazar has the magic lamp and wears a sword on his belt. Well, we have to have the perfect wedding. It must go all right. We need something old.
Bruce Forsyth's toupee.
Something new?
Bruce Forsyth's teeth.
Something borrowed.
Bruce Forsyth's joke book.
Something blue?
Bruce Forsyth holding his breath.
So you've brought along Bruce Forsyth?
Enough of this farce.
That's just what I've been saying all night.
Stop playing me. Nothing can prevent our wedding. So by my power as master of the lamp and future ruler of the world, I proclaim as husband and what?
Aladdin appears, wearing a sword on his belt, joined by the slave of the ring and Twanky.
I think not.
Hold it right there, have a big bum.
I bet you're surprised to see us again after what you did to us.
I must admit, you do have an irritating habit of escaping, but you're too late. I will rule the world and Jasmine will be my bride.
Over my dead body.
It can be arranged.
Ebenezer draws his sword and lunges at Aladdin, who sidesteps and draws his own sword. It's a classic sword fight. with Aladdin initially gaining the upper hand, but then by sneaky foul play, he's gradually beaten down until he loses his sword and is lying at Ebenezer's feet. Ebenezer raises his sword for the coup de grace.
And now to finish it, you irritating boy.
Ebenezer raises his arm to cut down Aladdin, but Widow Twanky steps in and distracts him.
Oh, Ebenezer, you really are so attractive and manly. I never saw it before. You and I were made for each other. Just look at me, I'm trembling in your arms. My lips are burning and I got pins and needles all up my back.
That's not passion, it's prickly heat, madame. You ought to be lying down.
That's what I keep telling you.
With Ebenezer distracted, Jasmine jumps forward and grabs the lamp, passing it to Aladdin.
Mine, I think.
No, not the lamp.
Aladdin rubs the lamp.
Aladdin, you're back and you have the lamp.
That's right. Quick, Genie, disarm him and take away his magical powers.
Consider it done.
So, what shall we do with this villain? Banish him to the desert, imprison him in the deepest dungeon.
Oh, no, that's too good for the likes of him. We can think of a far worse fate.
You don't mean...
Yes, make him marry me and work in the laundry. We can snuggle up and you can help me rinse my smalls every single night.
No, never.
Oh, don't be a misery guts. Genie, can you help us out here and make him happy and jolly all the time?
Happy? No, anything like that. I want to stay nasty. You all love me being bad, don't you?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I think it's an excellent idea. Genie, will you do the honors?
Your wish is my command. I will never. Ooh, what's that strange feeling? And oh, I know what it is. I'm happy. I'd like to teach the world to sing and furnish it with love.
So how about it, Hunkenazer? How do you fancy a life of scrub and tumble with an old washerwoman?
I would be honored to assist you, dear lady. You are the answer to all my dreams.
Come here then, you big softy.
She claps him to her bosom.
And what about you, Genie? How can I ever thank you enough? By granting your freedom?
No, I'm having some new master, but if I can have one wish, I'd like to spend all eternity shut up in my little lamp with the slave of the ring, if she'll have me. As quick as a flash, I'll be your slave. Just promise me you won't misbehave.
Genie, for once, your wish is my command. Take the ring, she's yours.
Oh no, I want her to be my wife, not my slave.
And you, princess, would you make me the happiest man alive?
Well, it's a family show. Let's get married instead.
Hooray!
And so that's the tale of how my Aladdin became a prince and married the girl of his dreams. And I found mediocre happiness with Abu Dhabi. We hope you've enjoyed our tale tonight. And what's the moral of our story? It doesn't matter if you are rich or poor, as long as you have money.
Don't be so cynical, Mum. The moral of the story is that love conquers all.
Really? Well, all right. And so we all lived
Happily ever after.
Hope you enjoyed our performance, or perhaps you just simply tolerated it. In either case, you've come this far. So before we introduce the cast, please consider donating to these charities, both of which are near and dear to the Gibson family's heart. Details and links can be found in the video notes. Let's introduce our cast. First, our hero who insisted that the play be named after him instead of the original title, The Magic Lamp Saves the Day. Aladdin, played by the extremely talented and expressive Chloe, who has a smile that could have melted Ebenezer all on its own. Now for our Men of Magic, played by the twin Gingers, who, as we already know, is rather magical in its own right. First, the evil, bombastic magician and mind reader, now applying those skills to Twanky's Laundry, played by Jacob, who really enjoyed playing the baddie in our production. He's a natural. Now let's give credit to the real heroes of our story, the genie and the slave of the ring. Two of the nicest captives in the world of literature, both played by the magnificently talented Samuel, as well as his brother at the very end, who thoroughly enjoyed casting the last spell on his twin brother. Too bad it doesn't work in real life. Or does it? And of course, our beautiful princess, who was willing to marry the son of a laundry woman, as long as he was the richest man in the world. Princess Jasmine, played by Jacob and Sam's mom, Michelle, who is a princess in her own right, or is it in her own mind? And now to introduce the grand dame of our pantomime, a man who can easily pull off being an old, miserable woman, even without the costume and makeup. The patriarch of this family ensemble, Brian, whose idea was to put his family and friend through countless rehearsals and gyrations to pull off the pantomime table read. Oh, and let's not forget that special person in Brian's life with the patience of a saint, who every session applied Twanky's makeup and costume, Keely. And while we're at it, let's give special credit to Aladdin's personal lighting engineer, our duvet folding volunteer, and our animated ghost, but most importantly, he's Chloe's dad, Paul. And in the background, we believe, overseeing all the Aladdin scenes, her mom, Dawn. Finally, I'd like to thank you for putting up with our production. The cast did their best bringing a stage play to Zoom, tolerating the direction, sound engineering, rewrites, and narration of their American friend across the pond with the funny non-American name, Gaetano Squicciarini.
Thank
You
for
watching.
you.